If you're the parent of a competitive athlete, you know how much heart and talent they have. But I'm guessing you've also had those moments watching from the sidelines where you see them struggle when the pressure is on. Well, today we're going to talk about exactly why that happens and, more importantly, what you can do about it. So let me start with a quick question. See if this rings a bell for you. All week long in practice, your kid is on fire, right? The shots are perfect and the moves are powerful. They look absolutely unstoppable. They're a star, but then it's the big game. The crowd is loud, the stakes are high, and suddenly, where did that athlete go? It's like all those skills, they have just vanished. It's so frustrating for them and for you. There's actually a name for this. It's called the performance gap. And it's not about a lack of skill or effort. It's simply that frustrating space between what your athlete is capable of and what they actually do when it matters most. And the most important thing to hear is this: it's not their fault. What's actually happening inside their head? Well, you think of it like this: in practice, they're using their practice brain. Everything's automatic, it's just flowing. But under pressure, the competition brain totally takes over, and that brain starts overthinking everything. Instead of just trusting their skills, they start trying to control them. They go from playing freely to just playing not to mess up. And that changes everything. Now, think about that investment you've already been making between club fees, the travel, and the coaching. You're probably spending three, four, maybe $5,000 a year or even more. It's a huge commitment to developing their physical game. So here's the tough question: is that incredible investment being protected when the pressure hits? Because if your athlete's physical skills get locked up by nerves and overthinking, you're not getting the full return on that investment. The mental game is the key that unlocks everything else. So, what is the solution? It all starts by busting a huge myth. Mental toughness isn't something you're just born with. Not at all. It's a set of skills, and just like any other skill, it can be taught, it can be practiced, and it can be mastered. And we're talking about real, concrete, science backed skills here. Things like using your breathing to control anxiety, using self talk to quiet that negative voice, visualization to prepare for success. These are the five core pillars. And let me be really clear: this isn't about thinking positive or some other vague idea. No way. These are practical techniques. Learning how to control your breath to calm your body down is just as much a skill as learning the footwork for a perfect serve. They take practice and they get real results. So, how do we actually build these skills? Well, it's not guesswork, it's a structured system. It's a step by step path designed to lead your athlete to peak mental performance. It's a 6 week journey. We start with the fundamentals, and then each week builds on the last: performing under pressure, bounce back from mistakes, trusting your training until your athlete has a complete mental system they can rely on for any situation. Now, a question we get all the time is, wait, is this therapy? And that's a great question. The answer is a clear no. As you can see, therapy focuses on clinical mental health. What we do is mental performance coaching. Our focus is 100% on performance enhancement. It's an educational, skills based approach for athletes who just want to unlock more of their potential. Okay, now here's what makes this, in my opinion, one of the best investments you can possibly make. These skills don't just stay on the court or on the field. They transfer to every single part of your athlete's life. I mean, think about it: the ability to manage anxiety before a final exam, the focus to study without getting distracted, the resilience to bounce back from a bad grade, or the composure to nail a future job interview. You're not just investing in a better athlete. You're investing in a more resilient, focused, and confident young adult. So, to bring it all home, mental training isn't just another add on expense. It's the key that unlocks the full value of the thousands of dollars and countless hours you've already poured into their physical gifts. It's what allows them to actually use those skills when it counts. Look, the physical skills are there. The potential is there. The only question left is, are you ready to close the performance gap and finally unlock your athlete's true, full potential? Because by training the mind, we don't just build better athletes, we help shape more resilient, confident people ready for whatever life throws at them.